Hello, this is David Chambly with O2 Performance and Recovery in Atlanta, Georgia again. Today's video we're going to talk about how I found LiveO2 and the impact it's had on me. As you can see behind me, here's the LiveO2 system. In our next video we're actually going to talk about how it works and the science behind it. But how I got involved in LiveO2 is my father had dementia and he died a few years ago. And he had frontal lobe dementia, and it accelerated pretty quickly. And toward the end of his time of having dementia, I began to do a lot of research trying to find out some alternative sources of treatment for him. And the whole story is on my website. But we were unable to get him into a treatment center. It was kind of too late for him. And so he passed away. And after that, after a few months, I started looking at different alternatives again for myself, because my father had dementia, and of course, I may have it as well. And my father played a lot of football, and I don't know why. I don't want to say that dementia was caused by the football. I don't know that, but I played a lot of football as well all through college, so I just wanted to start taking some precautions for myself. So after a lot of research, looking over things to do that I might do that'll help me, LiveO2 to me was by far the best alternative, the most powerful in terms of oxygen getting into the body by far. And I kept looking at the site, I kept calling out, asking questions to LiveO2 folks, the company, and then also people who owned it. And finally I decided it was the best alternative, and I made the investment and bought a system. I used it for about a week to 10 days, and I was just really overwhelmed with my results. Because I bought it really for my mental health more than anything else for the long term. But I was just amazed at all the other benefits, the anti-inflammation effects that it had, the way it made my joints feel better. I have a lot of lower back issues, and it has really helped my lower back. And I still have the issues, but it's just taken the inflammation down and made me feel like I don't have it. I feel like I'm much younger with a spring in my step, and just a lot of great benefits. My wife was pretty skeptical when I bought it. She wasn't really behind it that much, but she started using it, and then she became a big believer in it, and she was a bigger advocate than I was. So we both had a big influence on our health and the way that we felt, and from there, we started telling other people about it, and then eventually, started O2 Performance and Recovery from that. But LiveO2, again, in terms of what it can do for you health-wise, it's just a myriad of things. On my website there's testimonials that you can read, but I'm a relatively healthy person, but there's a lot of other people that have other issues, a lot more severe than mine, that have really been helped with LiveO2. A vet that had a partial paralysis, a friend of mine, started using it, and he's had amazing results. I have another friend who was a college football player like I was. He had 6 documented concussions, and he credits LiveO2 with giving him his life back, because his mind was just a scramble. And just a lot of other, people have arthritis. My mother started using LiveO2 as well. My aunt, who had just had radiation treatment through cancer, she's been living it to keep the cancer from coming back. So a lot of great uses for LiveO2. So I recommend check it out, LiveO2.com, or you can go to my website, O2performanceandrecovery.com, read up about it, and see what it's all about. Thanks for watching this video. Our next video, we're going to talk about LiveO2 and how it works and the science behind it. Thanks for watching. David Chambly, O2 Performance and Recovery, Atlanta, Georgia.